Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth. All right, let's get into this mess. So, Tim Norman sentenced to life in prison for carrying out murder for hire plot against his nephew. Whew. So, former Sweetie Pie's owner Tim Norman has been sentenced to life in prison after he was found as guilty of carrying out a murder for hire plot against his nephew. You gotta really just read the same thing twice. This is according to the Shade Room. I mean, girl, we've already talked about this. I mean, girl, what can you say? He came out the other day trying to say that he was innocent. Do I have it? Don't they all say they're innocent? Oh, here we go. Ooh, see, this is what happens when you save your stuff. This was on February the 23rd. Tim Norman maintains his innocence in a new statement from prison. Thank you for all the prayers. I'm still in disbelief. The feds know 100% I did not do those insurance policies, but the jury didn't get to hear that, and not one person got on the stand and said that I told them to hurt my nephew. They destroyed my name and image so the guys wouldn't search for the truth. Hashtag innocent. I wonder what his mama over there doing. No tea, no shade to I get no tea, no shade to Miss Sweetie Pie. Because at one point she was giving very much, that's my son and I'm gonna stick beside him. What about your nephew? I know. What about your grandson? Excuse me. Well, you can't stick beside him because your son, who you sticking beside, took him out over a little bit of money. She know her son ain't nothing. She know her son ain't about nothing. Didn't she sue her son? Didn't Miss Sweetie Pie sue her son? We knew Tim was crazy. I remember y'all. Remember when, okay, girl, I got a lot going on up here. Remember when his baby mama, there was a story that got out that I guess he wanted to see the son, and he went and got the son, but she was telling him, I think, that he needed to hurry up and bring the son back because the son, kids are usually, well, I ain't gonna say usually, but a lot of kids have a schedule, right? Your homework is this time, you take a bath at this time, you eat, go to bed, right? So I don't think she wanted the son to get off of his schedule for that day. So I think that she had been calling his phone, telling him to bring the son back. But I think she was kind of nervous. And so she had called the cops. And then he got upset because he felt like, you don't call no cops on no black man. You don't do that. And I remember getting down here and I said, girl, she probably called the cops for a reason. And now we find out that this man has done what he done. Done what he did. Did what he did. Girl, y'all know what I'm trying to say. I'm still trying to get it together for today. And then remember Jennifer, I just thought about that. Then remember Jennifer Williams from Basketball Wives? She was dating him, and I think she had to take out a restraining order against him. You know what's so crazy? All this stuff that has happened, there were people out there who, you know, will doubt people and say that people are lying. And now this man has to spend the rest of his life in prison because he took his nephew out. So was Jennifer lying? Was the baby mama lying now? Oh, okay. Oh, child. Mm-mm. I talked about this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put the replay. I'm gonna put the video back up so y'all can see. 26-year-old Tennessee police officer who was fired for having sex with multiple coworkers claims she was groomed into the sexual situations, says they preyed on her because she was young and new to the job. I was looked at like a piece of meat to be sexualized and exploited. Mm-mm. I said it. I said a month ago. Matter of fact, I'm going to put that clip back up so y'all can see me say it. Girl, I be right, girl. I be right. Listen, I said that, girl, I said that this could be one of those situations where, because it's one person against these people, she could come out and say, well, girl, they did X, Y, and Z. I remember saying that. Girl, let's get into it, y'all. We talked about this, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna post the clip. Is like 9 minutes. My entire commentary over this when it initially broke. I'm gonna post it. Neighbors get into this. More details are being revealed regarding the nature of all the sexual relationships Tennessee police officer Maegan Hall, 26, had with her fellow coworkers that led to all of them either being fired or suspended. Maegan opened up to WTVF about how she felt that she was being sexually groomed and manipulated by all of her male coworkers, which led to her making the decisions she made. I told y'all. Back in January, news broke that Maegan, along with 4 other officers, were fired for sexual misconduct. With an additional 3 officers suspended, the investigation found that Maegan had sexual relationships with multiple officers and engaged in them. Wait, girl, had sexual relationships with multiple officers and engaged in them while on duty and inside city-owned property. She allegedly sent scandalous photos to certain officers, which were then shared throughout the precinct. Now, after all the backlash and public scrutiny, Maegan is ready to tell her side of things. In a new lawsuit against multiple parties involved, she claims that the officers harassed her until she said yes to their multiple sexual advancements. She says that they took advantage of her youth and mental distress, and she unfortunately let them. I know that most people are saying you could have said no. I get it, but my response to them is that I did say no, and he wouldn't take no for an answer. Girl, I told you. I said, girl, it could get to one of these points where, girl, it's going to be like she said, and then it's going to be all these people, and they're going to be looking crazy. I gave in from the pressure. Maegan wasn't looked at as a rookie cop to be trained and promoted. She was looked at like a piece of meat to be sexualized and exploited, said Hall's attorney, Wesley Clark. Child, thoughts, neighbors. I ain't got nothing to say. Because I said everything I needed to say in my last video. This is sad. Ricky Smiley believes his son died from an overdose. You don't have to be in the hood to succumb to drug abuse. So Ricky Smiley is trying to stay strong as he continues to mourn the loss of his son, Brandon. In a recent interview with Craig Melvin on Thursday, March the 2nd, the stand-up comedian spoke out for the first time about what possibly took his son's life and how he's been holding up since the tragedy. Reflecting on the moments that led to him finding out the devastating news, Ricky Smiley, born Broderick Darnell Smiley, said, I was in Dallas at my apartment getting ready to watch the playoffs. His girlfriend calls. She said, text Brendan at this number or call him. So I called. Nobody answered. I called her back. I say, is everything okay? She was crying. She said that he had OD'd. Girl, why would you call the daddy if you know the son had OD? Why would you call the daddy and tell him to call his phone? I don't know, girl. Okay, let's get back to the story. Ricky Smiley then shared that he immediately made arrangements to be on the next flight to see Brandon. However, as he rushed to the airport, um, oh, I see what she probably did. That okay, never mind. Ricky Smiley then shared that he immediately made arrangements to be on the next flight to see Brandon. However, as he had rushed to the airport, he received another call from Brandon's younger sister, Taylor, who informed him that the son had died. Mm-mm. The media personality continued. He was struggling with drugs. This is sad. And I was watching the interview. I watched a piece of the interview. It was sad. So he basically He overdosed, but he hadn't died. He had just overdosed. My mind went straight to death when I heard OD. Um, he was struggling with drugs. His mother and I made several attempts to send him to get the help that he needed, send him to rehab. We thought that he was doing better. He had just joined the church. He had got baptized again, probably a month before he passed away. He used and it killed him. We haven't got a toxicology report yet, so this is just what we were speculating according to his girlfriend, who found him unresponsive. Um, the Alabama native continued stating that anyone can be addicted to drugs no matter the upbringing. Yep, some of them are uncomfortable, and we just assume if you're in a good school district or you are in a gated community or if everything is going good that these kids are not doing drugs. Girl, sometimes them be the main ones, quiet as it's kept. The rich ones, the ones that got money, the ones who got a little bit of money, them be the main ones on it. I hope Ricky is okay. Like I said, girl, I was watching a piece of the interview. Girl, he seemed real. You could tell he was trying to. You could tell he was trying. Crying. I don't know if he cried in the interview or not, but the piece that I saw, girl, he wasn't crying. But you could tell that he was trying not to cry during the interview. And it's sad because it's like, girl, you talking about your whole son. It's okay if you cry. You know what I'm saying? Like your son just passed away. Um. Anyways, shout out to Ricky Smiley. Hopefully his family is doing as best as they can. Good Morning America executives reportedly considering Ryan Seacrest for anchor position following T.J. Holmes and Amy Rawbach firing. I guess, child. Ryan, oh, cute, rich self. Y'all ain't got nobody else to give the job to. That's one thing I don't like about Hollywood. Y'all always giving the jobs to the same people. Go find somebody else. Go find a new, fresh face. Girl, like Ron been around. Like, girl. Following Ryan Seacrest's departure from Live with Kelly and Ryan, sources reveal the host may head to Good Morning America. Following their affair scandal, former Good Morning America co-host T.J. Holmes and Amy Robach were dismissed by the network. According to Radar Online, upper management is hopeful that Seacrest's clean cut will help them recover from the controversy. Radar Online sources dished is a great fit for Ryan and the perfect fit for Good Morning America, which is looking to restore its family-friendly reputation. You can't be girl, y'all. You can't be family friendly when TJ girl up there throwing D all around the building. You can't be family friendly, girl, when they say when you're married and she's married and y'all are having an affair, regardless if it's consensual or not. That's not family friendly. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn one day. Okay. Girl, my man, my man, my man. Girl, I don't know why they still messing with my man. Y'all know Jussie Smollett with his lying ass. Oh, girl, that's my man. Oh, I want to do it with Jesse like one time. Oh. Fox Nation to release 5-part docu-series on Jussie Smollett hoax. So on Monday, March the 13th, Fox Nation will debut Jussie Smollett, Anatomy of a Hoax. The 5-part docuseries will obtain interviews from, I can't pronounce their names, the brothers who were involved in a scheme to stage a hate crime against Jussie Smollett. The brothers have never spoken to the media regarding their role in the 2019 scheme. In December 2021, Smollett was found guilty of 5 counts of felony disorderly conduct and sentenced to 150 days in Chicago prison. Smollett was freed after 6 days pending appeal. If the conviction stands, he will serve. Oh, girl, I didn't know that, girl. If the conviction stands, he will serve the remainder of his time. Smollett must appeal by today, March the 1st. Just is so fine to me, girl. I don't care what y'all say. He might be a liar. You know, Jesse said he like to do a look, and jack dicks off in the bathhouse. So, I said, girl, now I don't do all of that. Now, girl, I don't do all of that. You know what I'm saying, girl? I don't judge the girls who do. Girl, just give me a little Casamigos. You can do what you gonna do. I'm gonna drink what I'm gonna drink, and we can have a time of our life. Okay, shout out to Jesse. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Jesse. Jesse said, baby, he was down to the bathhouse jacking dicks, baby. I said, I know that's right. Okay. Anyway, I'm gone. I will talk to y'all later. I need to really get these reviews out of the way. DC and New Jersey. All right. Bye, y'all.